Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. Now, when you say one thing, something else can come along and challenge what you've said, okay? Your thoughts or your statements can be rebuffed, it can be restated, it can be deemed fake news or a lie. Whenever you speak, someone else could be saying something else, and they don't need to be lying. Like, for instance, if you are in a crowd and you're with a friend, one friend on one side and one friend on the other, and you're all looking at the same thing, each of you can be seeing something different or from a different angle or a different take on it, whatever. Now, when Orphana Alleyne first showed up in your news, today is Sunday, I think maybe she showed up Friday. Everyone was on Mia or her boss, the Motleys, one of the Motleys. We know it's Mia, and they were saying, you know, she was working for Mia, and you know, she was living in such a state, and why. My only question on that particular association is, Mia could have gotten her a government home. But then again, I say you have to know Orphana. You have to know her state of mind. Maybe she likes how she's living, and then she had a daughter who continued that DNA strand. Her daughter continued the DNA strand. Okay, she didn't pull away from it. She continued in that particular realm because she brought 3 kids in, and they're living in this predicament right here. Okay, this is Chris Gibbs, and they're saying he's a minister of government, a member of parliament. So they're saying that he's trying to help Orphana Alleyne find a home. Now, the reason for this particular blog, someone is saying that Orphana is not what we're making her out to be, like a victim. She's not really a victim, and she's someone is saying is a user. I don't know if it's a male or female, but someone is saying that Orphana won the lottery. So they didn't say how much she won. I want whoever says she won the lottery to tell us when she won the lottery and how much she won in this lottery. And they're saying that the government really cannot help Orphana where she lives because Orphana does not own the land where she lives. Okay, you can't build or rebuild a house on someone else's land. Okay, so Orphana is living on someone else's land. Okay, they're saying that her name is really Merlean Daniel Alleyne. So Orphana, when I saw Orphana, I thought about orphan. It was so close to the word orphan, and I wondered if that's what it came from. But you know, I don't know. People have nicknames in Barbados, but the person said that the land does not belong to Merlean Daniel Alleyne. So is that really Orphana's real name? Is Orphana's name Orphana, or does she go by, or is this a nickname, a name they just call her, or is Orphana really Orphana? Okay, so that's something that I would like to explore. When you open up a can, it could be like Pandora's box. You can't close it. You just cannot close it. But you think you could open that. So, oh man, nah. Sometimes you open up a box and it cannot be closed. You cannot close it. It's called Pandora's box, and we have a Pandora box kind of thing going on here. And I would like to know more about Merlean. Who is Merlean Alleyne? Did Orphana really win the lottery? And if she won the lottery, I'm sure the tax people would have known, because the lottery people would have advised the tax people. Orphana is saying she's on government assistance, so that means that the winnings didn't go too far. She's not working now for the last 5 years. So how much did she win? And what could she have done? Some people think that when I say that we create our own reality, they think it's a lofty thing that I say, because people think that life just happens and it is what it is. I can never bring my mind down to that level. I can never vibrate at that level. Never vibrate at such a level. I think that we create our reality every day, every minute, every time we go to sleep and wake up. We are new people. We have new ideas that we have formulated in our minds. We only have to go out and pick. We only have to go out and do. We only have to go out and accomplish what we think of. And our imagination, having an imagination is like the best thing you could ever have. I'm not saying that everything you imagine can be brought forward, but when you are imagining it, someone else is imagining it also, and you may not be able to bring it forward, but someone else may be able to bring it forward, and you can capitalize on that because it was one of your thoughts. It was something that you dreamed about. It was something that you imagined. Do not stifle your imagination. Do not stifle your imagination. Some people call me an atheist. I'm a Bible-loving atheist. I'm a Jesus Christ-loving atheist, if I am an atheist. Okay? If I am. I don't call myself that, but some people will call me that. But for what they say I am, I do love your avatars. I love your Christ and what he came in to teach you. You don't really die. You don't need all this money. Just share it. If there's wealth, share it. I love the teachings of your avatar. So I am a Christ-loving, a Jesus-loving atheist, if that's the case. Okay? So you really need to look at the books that you say that you bow down to. I don't bow down to no book. And the gods that you said that you bow down, I don't bow down to no God, because if there is a God, he made a lot of, this is a trial and error kind of thing. He was experimenting. He's kind of confused in some ways, but still, I'm a Jesus-loving atheist, okay? I actually like all the avatars that have come to the earth to teach and to pull you up, okay? Not tell you it is what it is. That same Jesus said, you're going to do what I've done and more, It's just use your imagination. Get out of that box that you put yourself in and use your imagination. It is not what it is. It is what you've created. We are creating our realities. I think you are the sum of your decisions, and I'm not moving away from that. You are the sum of your decisions. Orphana or Merlean or whatever her name is the sum of her decisions, and the Motleys are the sum of their decisions. Okay? Okay? So let me know how much Merlean won in this lottery. Let me know how far back did she win the lottery, so you can gauge how she spent the money. And always know that she did duplicate her DNA, and her DNA duplicated the DNA of that family. So they kind of like it. Because in my imagination, it can happen. It could never have happened. You need to start utilizing your imagination and creating your world. Merrily. Life is but a dream. Dream up a proper world for yourselves. Sherry Veronica.